Coming up next here on our show, learning to improve your vocabulary by playing some simple word games. Matt.
Oh, not so simple sometimes. I got N-E, I'm looking for W-S, but how do you spell 12? I'm going to find out more in the game called Scramble. That's coming up on Daytime. Stay with us. Well, we're talking about building brain power for your kids. Hey, your brain power as well. It's a game that is a word game, but it gets to scramble things around. So we're not going to call it Scrabble. It's called Scramble because it does a little bit more. The man behind all this, Dr. Ife Chang, thanks very much for being with us.
Thank you for inviting me.
A lot of times people look at it and they say, well, I'm not sure. Is this Scrabble or is it Scramble? But Scramble's a little bit more advanced.
Right. It's actually a simpler game, but it is challenging because every second you are involved. You cannot sit there and wait like Scrabble. Every second your brain has to turn, say, well, what's the next word I will make? What word I will make it longer by stealing another word from my opponent. So this game is keep you, attention focused.
Now, one of the things that I liked about this when I heard about it is if I say I have the word pot, P-O-T, spelled out on the board, or my opponent spells that out, I can change that. Tell me, how do I do that?
Well, for example, letter E is very popular. Letter comes up, you say, oh, I changed that to poet.
So you have to add one letter, but you can change can I change the order of the words if
Exactly,
I need to?
yes. And you also can combine two words into a longer words.
Give me an example. What would that be?
Well, for example, news and man is a newsman, right? If, say, a kid spell new, now this kid say man, and S comes along, you say newsman.
Oh, not bad at all. I like that. Now, there's a lot going on here because you're getting real involved with Westchester County and the Putnam area as far as getting this together. Now, is your goal to try to get all students in the Hudson Valley area, part of the school system, to play this game so they can really spark their imaginations and their learning power?
Exactly, exactly. I feel that nowadays our American can-do spirit is lost in the education system. We want kids to develop good learning habit, okay, to believe in themselves, to take math, science, language, and so on, and move on and take the challenge.
And we're also getting the power of television involved in this, not just the daytime edition here at News 12, but our parent company, Cablevision, also getting involved, having some workshops on TV. Now, there's so many hours involved in all this, we can't give it to you all, except to say, log on to news12.com. We'll link you over to give you all the information about all the dates, and we want to thank Dr. Chang for coming in.
Thank you for inviting me.
And I'll try to figure out News 12. Well, while I work on that, we'll stay tuned. There's much more coming up here on DAYTIME Daytime.